I'm gonna just go right into it, y'all. Um, I was gonna do this for Mother's Day. A little bit late. I'm sorry. This is called "From a Woman to a Mother to a Queen." From a woman to a mother to a queen. Now that's a beautiful thing to see. From a woman to a mother to a queen. Now that's a huge responsibility. Now wait, see, let me break down all these roles in order for everyone to see the differences from being a woman to a mother to a queen. Now this will be broken down into three sections in order for everyone to see the differences from being a woman to a mother to a queen. Now, before I go any further, I just want to let y'all know that I'm not here to put nobody in their place or tell them who they ought to be because that's not my job nor my priority. Now, let's get back to these bars now that we came to an understanding. To be honest, I figured out I got way too much time on my hands, and this is how I spent because now I'm asking people to give me their definition on what they consider the perfect woman. Now, you see, this question was actually rather tricky, but I really wanted to see how people would respond to me, but I noticed they didn't tell me much about a woman's body. So, ladies, this proves that you're going to need more than just big hips and thighs and a face of pure beauty. You know, to be a good woman, you got to have respect, intelligence, and a good personality. Now, there's more for you to learn as well, and it's actually rather swell. You see, me personally, I love a woman with good communication skills with how I talk a lot. As you can tell, has a job, has goals, respect for herself and others. Yes, that can put me under a spell. Drops her bad habits with those pretty wings, coffee in the morning. Good God, I'm loving this woman's work. It's like I'm Maxwell. Now, wait, like I said, one thing I love is a woman's intelligence because she could be able to break down those last bars I just said and understand that that's an entendre. Reason why is if you take those last bars I just said that are actually rather swell, brush up on your music history a bit, you can actually rather tell that if you take songs like Bad Habit, Pretty Wings, and This Woman's Work, yes, those songs can put you under a spell with a special kind of coffee, all that. Gotta do with Maxwell. Now on to the next section of this rap. But before I go any further, I feel like out of respect, we should have a brief moment of silence for those who no longer have their mother. Now, this section is actually rather edgy. The responsibilities of a mom is easy yet tricky. That's why I'm hoping I'm not stepping on any toes, throwing any kind of shade, or causing any kind of trouble. When I say mentally and physically, not every woman can be a mother. Why? Well, let me explain. Because when you're a mom, that's a whole new ball game. The stuff that you used to do before you had kids won't make you the same. Because I'm pretty sure it was easy for you to say you had everything you need. Now try saying the same thing when you have an extra mouth to feed. Back then, I'm pretty sure it was easy for you to hang out on weekends and have a blissful night. But are you able to do the same thing while giving your child a kiss goodnight? And don't worry, I'm not going to mention anything about anybody fighting in the club. But if you are going to fight, fight for your kids because every lioness is protective over their cub. Now, important. When you're a mom, you got to be careful with what you say and do. Because when you say them around your kids, it's always going to be monkey see, monkey do. So if your kids grow up saying and doing the same things you used to do, and they always have a bad attitude, just remember that with every dirty mirror, there's always a dirty reflection of you. Now, I've covered two sections, and it's just one more thing. I gotta break down the role of a queen. Quite unique, elegant, and etiquette. Naturally quiet until everything else is negative. Quitting, unacceptable, even in your eyes, nothing will stop you from achieving your goals. If you still don't understand what I said, spell it out. Being a QUEEN should be a part of your goals. Now, for those of y'all who never heard me rap, y'all probably thinking, dang, D3's kind of whack. Well, you see, I said those bars way too fast last time. That's why I had to slow them down, repeat them, and bring them right back. You see, it's an acronym for a queen, and it's a lot more in store. If you don't understand what I mean now, trust me, I'm going to break it down just a little bit more. Now, if y'all remember, I asked the question for people to give me their definition on what they considered the perfect woman. And truthfully, there's not really a such thing. But if you want to make it a such thing, that's what I would consider a queen. Because a queen does so much that causes so many attractions. And me personally, I love one with all of her perfect imperfections. The fact that she's striving day to day to be at her best, and she's striving day to day with no kind of rest. To my ladies, if you're in that situation where you want to be at your best, keep going, baby. Because every queen knows that you can't have a testimony without going through a test. And I also say this is no diss to my fellas or anything, but I notice that a lot of women do it by themselves with every part of their being. So, ladies, if you feel like you need a king in order to make yourself a queen, just think about a queen bee who holds it down by herself. You don't need a king in order to make yourself a queen. Why? Because a queen is strong, powerful, and very independent. When you're a queen, you really are heaven sent. You see, men, we do all that we can to make sure you have everything. But even in a game of chess, the queen still protects the king. Checkmate. A queen is a woman, someone who can hold it down on her own, and knows that in her lifetime, when it comes to crunch time, she can get in the zone. You see, that's something that I would want in a queen. Someone who works hard for everything, who's very patient and wants for nothing. You see me, I'd be crazy enough to get married to her on the moon, to let her know she can have everything. And forget giving her a diamond, I'll propose to her with Saturn's ring. Now, I'm almost done. I'm gonna go off topic for a little bit. You talk to the kids for a minute. If you still have your mom in your life, please don't take her for granted, because the love of a mom is stronger than almost anything, and nothing can ever change that. She didn't carry you for 9+ months just so you can grow up to show her disrespect. So every chance you get, you better love her and care for her, because that means a lot more than you'll ever understand. And be happy that when you got out of line, she didn't smack you right where you stand. I'm just speaking facts right now, speaking stuff that's true. All I'm saying is love your mom just as much as she loves you. Now, if there's nothing else that I've said and nothing else that I've rehearsed, one thing you must always remember is stay prayed up and keep God first. From a woman to a mother to a queen, that's something you should rep every day. One more thing. Happy Mother's Day. D3.